Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of To The Point. Today's topic of discussion is FFD4 Conference. First of all, let's see why it is in the news. The 4th International Conference on Financing for Development, FFD4, recently concluded with the launch of the Sevilla Commitment to address the global debt crisis and promote sustainable development. Now let's discuss about the conference. The 4th International Conference on Financing for Development was held in Sevilla, Spain. It built on previous agreements like the Monterrey Consensus, Doha Declaration, and Addis Ababa Action Agenda. The FFD4 Conference brought together over 15,000 participants, including heads of state, government representatives, and business leaders. It emphasized multilateral cooperation and launched actionable steps to address global financing challenges. Key events included the International Business Forum, SDG Investment Fair, and initiatives under the Sevilla Platform for Action. Now let's talk about Sevilla Commitment. Over 130 initiatives were launched under the Sevilla Platform for Action to mobilize resources, tackle unsustainable debt, and give developing countries a stronger voice in the international financial system. This commitment seeks to close the $4 trillion annual SDG financing gap and support the Sustainable Development Goals. It is the first intergovernmentally agreed financing for development framework since 2015. Now lastly, moving on to key initiatives under the Sevilla Commitment. Debt Management Initiatives. Debt Swaps for Development Hub, a partnership led by Spain and the World Bank to facilitate debt swaps and reduce debt service burdens. Debt Pause Clause Alliance, a coalition to implement pause clauses in debt agreements to suspend payments during crises. Sevilla Forum on Debt, a platform for countries to coordinate and learn from each other's debt management strategies. Catalyzing Investment, Coalition for Global Solidarity Levies, led by France, Kenya, and Barbados. This initiative proposes taxes on premium class flights and private jets to fund climate action and sustainable development. Blended Finance Platform, Scaled, a partnership to scale up blended financing instruments with development impact. Effective Taxation of High Net Worth Individuals, a joint initiative by Brazil and Spain to ensure that the wealthiest contribute fairly to development. Reforming International Financial Architecture, country-led financing strategies, new platforms to support national development plans and strategies led by countries like South Africa and Egypt. Pre-arranged financing for disasters, a coalition to scale up disaster financing from 2% to 20% by 2035. Private sector engagement. The International Business Forum emphasized the role of private sector investments in supporting SDGs, with over $5 billion in projects pitched at the SDG Investment Fair. Now is the time for practice question. Consider the following statements about Sevilla Commitment. 1. The Sevilla Commitment aims to close the $4 trillion annual SDG financing gap in developing countries. 2. The initiatives under the Sevilla Commitment focus solely on climate change financing. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Thanks for watching. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.